We have a question here. We are to simplify the following. The square root of 2.401 times 10 raised to the power 7 all over 0.0049 times 10 raised to the power negative 2. This is a simple question to simplify. Just follow the step that I'm about to take now. The first thing we are going to do now is to express this part in standard form. Now note that the whole of this expression is already in standard form, but we want a situation whereby this part will be a whole number standing on its own without this decimal point. Okay, so we are going to express this in standard form. Similarly, we do the same thing to the denominator. 49 will stand on its own as a whole number so that this decimal point will be out of it. So let's bring that the question. Here we have the question, and we have this to be equal to, if we express this in standard form, we are going to write 2401 to stand alone as a whole number. So we have here 2401 multiplied by 10. Now to remove this point here, we are going to count how many times we need to move the point before it is out of the fraction entirely. So if we come here to count, we have 1, 2, 3. We need to move the point 3 times. So we come here to write what? Raised to the power of 3. But take note that when we're counting the point, we counted to the right hand side. If you count to the right hand side, you make the exponent to be negative, so that we have 10 raised to the power negative 3. So we have already expressed this in standard form. Then we continue times 10 raised to the power what? 7. So we do the same thing to the denominator. We come here to write 49 standing alone as a whole number multiply 10. So we are quickly going to move the point how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. But take note that we counted to the right hand side. So we come here to write what? Negative what? 4. Then we continue times 10 raised to the power negative 2. Okay, let's put the square root. Now we have this as equal to, take note, these two terms have the same base 10, base 10, and they are related by what? Multiplication. When you have two exponential terms with the same base related by multiplication, you use one of the base to represent them, then add their exponents together. So we have here 2401 multiplied by 10. We use this one to represent the bases. Then we add their exponent, which is negative 3 plus what? 7 all over. The same thing we are going to do here. The bases are the same, so we are going to use one to represent them, which is 10, and then we add their exponent, negative 4 plus in bracket negative what? 2. So we continue. Let's put the square root. We have equal to square root 2401 times 10 negative 3 plus 7 gives us positive 4 all over 49 times 10 negative 4 plus times minus is minus, so we have negative 4 minus 2 gives us negative what? 6. Okay, right now we can now use 49 to divide 2401, and when you divide it, it gives you what? 49. So we have square root 2401 divided by 49 gives you what? 49 times. Here we have two exponential terms with the same base. When you have two exponential terms with the same base related by division, you take one of the base to represent them and what? Subtract their exponent. In this previous case, these two terms were related by what? Multiplication, so we had to add their exponent. But when they are related by division, what do? You subtract their exponent. So we come here to say, we use this 10 to represent their bases and say 4 minus in bracket negative what? 6. So square root of 49 multiply 10 raised to the power minus times minus is plus, so we have 4 plus 6, which is raised to the power what? 10. Now we will now take the square root of 49 and also take the square root of this exponential term. The square root of 49 is 7. Then times, to get the square root of an exponential term, just write out the exponential term, then raise to the power of the reciprocal of the root. Here we have square root, so raise to the power 1 over 2, which is the reciprocal of the what? Of the root. So this 1 over 2 is the same thing as the square root of 10 raised to the power 10. So we can simply just come here and divide. 2 into 10 is 5, and we have 10 raised to the power 5. So that our answer becomes 7 multiplied 10 raised to the power 5. So this is our answer in standard form. Get it? We may also want to express the answer in normal form, and this is what will now be. We have 7 10 raised to the power 5, the same thing as 1000 into 5 places, and when you multiply this, we have the answer as 700,000 in ordinary form, and this is the answer in standard form. Thank you for watching.